everyone, and welcome back to my channel. In this video we're going to look at the knit crate for the month of March, and I'm excited because it's spring related, and also we're going to look at a couple of things that I finished in the last few weeks, and at the end I have a tiny little favorite that I've been obsessed with well, the whole year. But yeah, if you're interested, then keep on watching. So I've got my knit crate here, and it arrived this weekend, and I'm very excited about it. And we're gonna do the usual, just cut it open and see what's inside. Now I have good news. I've been in contact with KNITCRATE, and they were kind enough to send me a discount code for all my viewers and my friends. And all you have to do is follow the link that I'm going to leave in the description down below, and get your first order with 20% off using the not the hashtag, there's no hashtag, the code TEO20, so TEO20, and you get 20% off your first order, or your first knit crate that you decide to choose. Ooh, the yarn feels soft. But yeah, just check the link in the description down below, and it will take you to the KNITCRATE website where you can place an order or subscribe to monthly membership, and you get 20% off. All the details are going to be down below. Let's go ahead and look. Ooh, I like it. Sugar, sugar. Now I have to say, you do get a sneak peek on their blog of the theme for the month that they're going to send you the knit crate, but this is this month of March, and inside we have Uru yarn, Uru yarn, Peachy Queen or Bloomberry or Lavender or Pinky Winkle. I wonder which one I got. I'm so excited. And there are two patterns like the usual. You get a knitting pattern and a crochet pattern. The knitting pattern is called Bloom, and the crochet pattern is called Nectarine, but we're going to look at the pattern in a second. But yeah, it says sugar, sugar, light like marzipan and French macaroons. These fruity candy colored tones are just what we need coming out of cold weather and headed into spring. Oh, it's exciting. Now let's look at the pattern. Oh, it's gorgeous. This is the knit pattern, and it's called Bloom, and is by Chelsea Bear Compass, if I say it right. I hope you can see it. And the crochet pattern is a pair of socks. I mean, I've never crocheted socks, but these are cute, and they're called Nectarine by Brenda Anderson. And I will do the knitting project because I'm a knitter and I prefer knitting, and I will show you what it looks like when I'm finished with it. Let's look at the yarn. Oh, I think I got the peachy one. Yes, the Peachy Queen. Oh my goodness, it's beautiful. So it's got, I don't know if you can see, I'll insert pictures. It's got, so the base is like a peach, and then it's got just little tiny specks of yellow, of pink, of red, and a hint of sparkle, but it's beautiful. It's got 70% superwash merino, 20% nylon, and 10% stellina. I don't know what that is. I've never seen it in yarn, but one skein is 100 grams, and it has 399 yards, 364 meters, and they recommend that you knit it with 2.25 millimeters or US size 0 needles, and that is my problem. I haven't got 225 needles, so I gotta get on some ordering. But yeah, oh, it's so nice and so soft, and I can't wait to knit with it. And I'm definitely going to make the bloom shawl, which looks like it has a garter stitch section and a lace section, but it's beautiful and it's gonna feel so nice in the spring. So yeah, this is the knit crate for March 2018, and I've got the peachy queen. I like the name. All right, now let's go ahead to show you what I finished. I finished last weekend my raindrop cowl, and I got this yarn in the February knit crate, and it's the softest yarn I've ever worked with. It's the Knitology. What have I done with? Oh, here it is. It's the Knitology by KNITCRATE, and it's got merino, silk, and alpaca. It's a worsted weight yarn, and I've done the knitting project, and it's the raindrop cowl by Noel Davis, I believe. The colorway I have is mist, so it's like I mean, I'm sure if you watched my unboxing, you know the yarn I'm talking about. It's like a greeny black silvery tone hand-dyed yarn, and it's so soft. And I've knitted the cowl in like a couple of days. It was very easy to knit, and it looks like this. It's perfect size. First I thought it wouldn't wrap around my neck twice, because you know, you kind of want the cowl to keep your neck warm in winter, so you want it to be quite tight. I mean, not tight, but you know, quite snug around your neck. And if you put it on once, it just comes down like this, and is like fashion, I guess. But in wintertime, when you're cold, you want to wrap it around twice, and this one is just perfect. You can definitely wrap it around twice, and it keeps your neck nice and warm. And I have to say, I've done other cowls and other scarves, but this is the softest one. Oh, my hair's gone all messy. This is the softest one I have, and sometimes even if it's 100% wool, or you know, nice soft wool, I can still get a bit itchy around my neck. But this one does not do that. It's so soft and so nice and so warm, and I love it. So this is the raindrop cowl that I finished. Let's put it over here. Then I also finished, and you would have seen these two, they're the headbands, and I have the cabled headband that is knitted in stockinette. And for this I used Cashmerino Aran yarn. It's very soft, again, not itchy at all. And also I've done a green one with a bow. So this one curls up a bit. Oh, I hope you can see me. This one curls up a bit. This one doesn't, because it's done in 1x1 rib. And I will link down the videos that I've done for these two. Okay. Then I've also finished my Rick Rack rib scarf, and this one is in 3 colors, and I have here like a dark burgundy purpley, well, I don't know what color this is, but yeah, I've got this color, then a dark gray, and then a lighter gray. And this one again is so soft. The yarn I use for this is Jamesy Bread Chunky Merino. I think it's got 80% acrylic and 20% merino wool. It washes beautifully in the washing machine. You don't have to worry about hand wash. It's so soft, it's so warm. And I also have, I've knitted a cardigan with this. Unfortunately, I don't have it with me. I gave it to my mom. But this is another make, a finished project for last month. Okay, and then the last one is this lace scarf, and I think it's called, I did a video on how to knit this, and it's something pearl barred scalloped scarf. It's a free pattern on Ravelry. It's very easy to knit. Even though it looks complicated and you're thinking, oh my goodness, I have to count so many stitches, I have to slip so many stitches, it's so easy. You only have to remember one row, and then the rest is just going to go as a dream. And obviously I use a row counter to start with, but then you just get used to the pattern that you don't need to count anymore. You kind of know where you're at, and you don't get stuck anywhere. The only thing about this is that, so it starts with a nice scalloped bottom, I hope you can see, but then when you finish, the scallop bottom doesn't, the top doesn't really get pointy, so it's a bit flat. I mean, it doesn't bother me, it's still very nice, it's beautiful. And I've knitted this in Sublime Natural Aran, and the color is Gracie. And I'll pop all the details of the wool and the pattern and the video I've done for this down in the description. And the last thing, actually I've got two more things to show you that are almost finished. I have a vest that I've knitted for my nephew. He ordered it. He's so cute. And I will do a video on it. So this is the back. And I've done the rickrack rib at the bottom. And garter stitch underneath the arms and around the neck. And then I have one side and the other side. So I finished knitting it, I just need to stitch it up. I didn't have time for that because I finished it last night. But keep an eye on my Instagram to see pictures of this this little vest, and also keep an eye on my YouTube, because soon I will make a video on how to measure your child, how to knit one of these vests for, I mean, not just children, you can do it for an adult. And it's very easy to measure, to write it down, and then do a swatch for gauge, and then you just start knitting and it goes as a dream. I'll just show you the technique, but it's so easy. So the last thing that I wanted to show you, I mean, you've probably seen it finished, and then I decided to unfinish it because I had a little bit of a problem with it, is the Nanook sweater, or, well, cardigan. And I finished it. You've seen pictures. I don't know if it fits in the camera. This is what it looks like. The only problem I had was at the back, because the pattern said to do garter stitch on one side and on the other, but on the back of the work you were supposed to do 1x1 rib. And I found that, or maybe it's the yarn I used, it kind of gathered and it make it like all wrinkled up in the back, and that wasn't a good look. So I decided to unravel it like this much, and instead of 1x1 rib, I'm just going to do a garter stitch edge to the bottom, so the cardigan just sits nicely on the back instead of like gathering because of the elasticated bottom. But yeah, these are the makes for the last few weeks. I am going to finish this cardigan today, and I'm going to hopefully wear it and take some pictures of it. But this is it, yeah. Well, how could I forget? This is my like foodie favorite for the whole year of 2018, beginning of 2018. And these are the Manuka honey nuggets, and you can get them in Whole Foods or in Holland and Barrett. If you live in the UK, you could get them on Amazon, but they're just amazing. And I don't think they have as much Manuka as I like to think, you know, because I kind of think of them as healthy sweets, but they probably have some sugar as well. But these are the honey and Manuka honey and lemon, and they're so nice. And what I like about them is that, you know, you eat a sweet and then you finish it in like 2 minutes, but this one lasts long, so it's kind of like a mint, but not a mint. When you don't want a mint, you just want something sweet. And I love them. But yeah, that is all. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoy it. Don't forget to check the description box for the discount codes for KnitCrate. All the links to the videos I've done for the projects that I finished. I'll link everything down below. If I forget anything, please pop it in the comments. And I'll see you in my next one. Thanks for watching. Bye!